been an absolutely great evening. I've just been blown away by our alumnus that have won the awards, but actually everybody that was a finalist was absolutely fantastic. You know, they often say that it's difficult to judge, and they say that every awards, but this time you can see that it must have been really difficult. But some absolutely stunning people won awards. A great credit to the university, going out there, making connections, making a difference. I'm just so proud to be involved with this university because we have these fantastic alumnus.
I was completely shocked. I'm completely overwhelmed. And I went to Indonesia when my children were young, and I worked in refugee camps. And from that, I just had a heart for the poor and for those that didn't have good healthcare. So I came back and said to my husband, let's go. I went on a short term first, and then I said, let's go to Indonesia and work with the marginalised and those that are poor. And I felt that in Australia, if I wasn't nursing, somebody would care for that patient. But in Indonesia, these people, no one would be there for them. So I wanted to be there for them. So through the clinics, I ended up taking in 10 extra children that became my own, on top of my own 5, but then I fostered many others that came and went. So when I first went to the island, there was only one doctor, and then he died of rabies. So there was no doctor on the island, and I was doing more than I was qualified to do. So I felt I'd better get my bachelor. So I started studying my bachelor, but I was too busy with all my children, so I'd stop and start and stop and start. I probably hold the record for doing it. It took me 14 years. I'm a bit embarrassed to say, but I eventually got it. It wasn't that I failed anything, but I had to stop at times because my family demands were too big and the demands of the work I was doing. But I still knew I needed to do this bachelor. So CDU was very patient and understanding.
I was very surprised to find out that I won this award tonight. It means a lot to know that all the hard work, doing my degree, all the placement hours, and the midwives that I've worked with, my preceptors, they have been absolutely incredible. Royal Darwin Hospital, we've got such an amazing team of midwives there, and they've inspired me each and every day. Those hard shifts, you know, you keep coming back for more because they're there supporting all the junior midwives, and yeah, we wouldn't be there without them.
I'm the director of SAMAF Consultants, which is an accounting and finance firm based in Darwin. We do accounting and finance, and our main project is actually funded by the ATO, where we serve vulnerable people just across the Northern Territory, and we've just come back from our outreach program, which is Nhlalemboi, Ramingining, Galiwinku, all the way to the TV Islands and Scarborough. The inspiration behind what I do is first my background. I come from a very vulnerable background, as you may have heard. Surviving war was not easy, but it was the resilience that pushed me. It's the empowerment of other people that contributes to what I do and excels in everything that I want to pursue. And most importantly, it's community, a sense of belonging, and that is what keeps me going.
Yeah, so I guess my story started way back in the day when I graduated from Charlestown University as a teacher. The foundation of that was taught at CDU. As the Array, we're a not-for-profit technology hub. We support all things technology. We've got a program to support you to learn more about technology. And if you have a technology business, then we're going to support you to grow that business and scale that business here in the Territory. Winning the award is an acknowledgement of the hard work that we've put in over the years, and is an acknowledgement of not just myself but also the team of people behind me.
Yeah, I think my biggest thing is I just want to continue making a change in maternity and infant mental health care, maternity, perinatal mental health care and maternity care for Territorian families. Yeah, that's my biggest challenge and biggest dream.
CDU's involvement has not only given me an education but a purpose with the community, with the people around them, and how much they support international students and give back to the community is something that has continued inspiring me, and that is why I'm here 9 years later, still in Darwin, and I call it home.
I just want to cry. I'm totally overwhelmed is all I can say, and humbled, and I'm grateful. I don't believe that I probably deserve such an award, and I don't do it for the award. I love the people. I do it for the people. The reward is my children and those that I've been able to make a difference in their life. So I don't really look for awards, but the fact that I got it is very honouring. It's a blessing.